So in today's video, I will be recommending you about 5 books you can basically read in this winters while cuddling up and warming yourself in the corner of your bed. Most of these books will be having their theme in and around Christmas on the themes of winters, but everything of this is just blissful. So without further delay, let's dive into the video. So the first book I've got for you as a recommendation is The Keeper of Lost Things by Ruth Hogan. I've recommended this book for the season of winter because it has many emotional scenes and which I feel could be only digested when you are cuddling yourself up in the corner of your bed and just perceiving whatever is coming towards you through this book. I do not recommend this book to who are susceptible to highly emotional books or who fear highly emotional movies or books because they know that they are going to cry for so long. When you are realizing that that certain character is going through a tough phase, you are going to be heartbroken, and the writing of Ruth Hogan is something which compels you to fall into the whole plot of the story. Overall, I give this book about 3.5 out of 5 stars, hence this has to be on my recommendation list. So the next book which I have is this one, and that is The Ice Road by Gillian Slovo. As you can clearly see, the book cover itself is so intriguing, and I've basically bought this book only because I just fell in love with the cover of this thing. You can clearly see that there is this one lady holding on to a child probably, and who she's crying her heart out, and that's exactly the story of this whole book. This book follows the story of Irina in the winter months of Russia. So basically, when Stalin is trying to gain control over the lands, and there are frequent conflicts even among the political parties as well as among the people. So this indeed brings back some of the memories or the hardships Russia would have faced during the intense turmoil, both during its World War One as well as its World War Two. And I love how Slovo basically tries to, you see, get all the aspects of both grief, happiness, agony, as well as unconditional love towards the writing of this book. And I wanted to recommend you this book because it clasps the beauty of Russia in its winter months or its winter peak. And it has some of the very great picturesque locations with great description about that, and you basically feel that you have been transported to Russia. I hold about 3 to 3.5 stars for this book, because in between you might feel that the book has slowed down in its pace and the narrative seems a little repetitive sometimes, but when you feel that you are reaching the climax or the ending of the book, you will be falling short of your words to just appreciate how well Gillian Slovo has actually written. The next book which I have got as a recommendation is one of the greatest children's classic, which is something most of the children would be relating themselves with, especially during the time of the Christmas, and that is The Polar Express by Chris Van Allsburg. So this has always been one of the very intriguing book. To be honest, I came to know about this book from the movie itself. It was a motion picture and was also an Oscar nominated film.
Well,
So I was quite intrigued by the way of writing, and this is basically a very, very, very short book. You would be marveling that this book only has about 32 pages, and even in those 32 pages, the author has done a stunning job into just creating the whole world in and around a boy who has high dreams and who indeed believes in Santa. The story basically tries to incorporate the element of trust of small innocent children upon Santa Claus and the beautiful gifts he basically gets to all of these sweet children during the time of Christmas. There is this one greatest line from this book which falls in the last paragraph of this book, which has been considered one of the greatest sayings of all the time in the literature, and that says, "At one time most of my friends could hear the bell, but as years passed it fell silent for all of them. Even Sarah found once Christmas that she could no longer hear its sweet sound. Though I've grown old, the bell still rings for me as it does for all who truly believe." The next book which I've got as a recommendation for all of you is The Seal Woman's Gift by Sally Magnuson. I've tried to speak about this book a million times on my channel already, and the reviews of all these books are already there on my channel. Why I've selected this book is the reason that it is basically placed in over the region of Iceland and the Ottoman invasions of the island. I've been dying to recommend this book to everyone because the initial and the ending parts of the book are in the cold regions of Iceland. The description of winters in this book is too good. Only for that reason, I strongly recommend everyone to read this book. For the ones who do not like voyages, or the ones traveling to overseas or having real struggle in their life, this book is not for them. I would recommend this book for the people who really feel that love can conquer anything, and understanding that trust, love, and redemption are the only ways of actually redeeming yourself from the vicious cycle of life. I've given this book almost 3 stars out of 5, and it has been worth a one-time read at least. The last book which I probably wanted to recommend is The Nightingale by Christine Hanna. Yet again, another book which is in and around the World War II scenario. The plot is set in a time when the Nazis, or the Nazi Germany, was trying to invade Paris. So how the life is being devastated, the changes, the enormous amounts of trauma both of these two young girls, one as a mother, one as a sister, faces is a core plot of this book. The writing is obviously just beyond amazing and stunning. It Christine Hanna tries to craft smaller emotions of your life, and she just plays along with it with words, and I just cannot express how well this book has been crafted with. You might be wondering why I would recommend this book during the winters or summers, because again, this book has a lot of text about the winters being more cold because Nazis have tried to invade Paris, and Paris doesn't seem similar or how it used to be in the past. The clear cut difference between before and the after invasion is something I can never forget, and most of these differences are understood upon the basis of the winters. So you can clearly get a picture of how Paris or Germany would be during winters while reading this book. I would recommend this book for someone who loves the history as well as fiction being drawn together. So historical fiction, apart from which they love the language, literature, and a lot of characters going in and around. I would highly recommend this book to such readers, and I basically have given this book about 4 stars out of 5, which is really great. So that's all guys, these were the book recommendations which I found, or the books which I have read in and around the theme of Christmas, winter, snow, and etc. If you have any other things to add, or you know many other books so that I can read them in here, please let me know in the comment section below. Before signing off, I would love to share with you that if you love following me in my medical journey as a medico as well as a book reader over my channel, then do consider subscribing. So till the next video, stay safe, take care, and a Merry Christmas to all of you. Take care. Bye bye.